Bow! Welcome back to another episode, man. It's your man Eddie and the handsome.
Dialogue in the building, guys. Welcome back. I
Welcome
love
back.
it.
Welcome
I
back,
love
man.
it.
We're on episode 5, man. If you come here to
Already?
laugh, yeah, already, bro. If you come here to laugh, man, we got you. If you come here for entertainment, we got you. It's the Holy Duo podcast, man.
Holy Duo, the duo with the convo, guys. You already know it. It's episode 5. If you don't know the catchphrase, you haven't been watching the channel. Go back to episode 1, start it off there, and then you'll know what's up. But episode 5, man.
Episode 5,
already.
man. Already.
Wow. Time
Already,
flies.
Man. We're flying. So we're gonna hop straight into it, as we customarily do, man. What's been going on this week, man?
This week's been good. This week's been good. I took a break from working out. I took a week break and I went back in the gym. I looked like a little girl.
Already?
Someone's gonna, hey man, you know what I mean? You know? Look, okay. Let me put it in perspective for you. I was doing lunges, right, with 50s in both hands. And, when you take a week off, you got to bring your legs back into, I'm not trying to train for any kind of sport or anything. So I'm trying to ease back into it. I'm not in a rush.
Yeah.
So, I jump back down to 35s, going to work my way back up to 50. It's and this time around, see, when you're already at a weight, you just need to work your way back up to it. But you can do it a little bit faster than before when you had to train your way to it. So,
for sure.
That's been my week, man. It's been good. Work, eating, working out, bada bing, bada boom.
Wow. Man,
Yes,
me, I've been doing quite the same thing this week. A little bit different, a little bit. I don't even know how it's different, but I've been training as usual. And been recording skits and stuff like that, recording some content for the channel, for the main channel, Idiot TV. But yeah, man, I've been this week I was supposed to go somewhere, but it didn't happen because a certain person wasn't here, so we couldn't do what we wanted to do. But anyway, and I've been cooking. I made another slow cooked meal. Chef Eddie in the building. Holla at me.
Psych.
Psych. Okay. But yeah, man. You're cute with the psych. I didn't expect that. But yeah, man, just having a good time. I'm about to leave town next week and head back to the hometown to to spend some time with the family and such things like that, man. So yeah, the week's been pretty good. God's been good always. More than we even notice. So I want to throw that in to make that clear that I'm doing good. Body's healthy, everything's straight.
Loving it. Whether healthy or sick, glory be to God, man.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, man, all the time. So, see, I know what's next now.
Yeah. I'll see if you wanted to. Okay.
What's up, y'all? All right, so we got the holy and demonic moments of the week. Holy, and my holy moment. I'll start with or do you want to start with demonic or holy?
Whichever one you want to do.
All right, the holy for me is a lot lighter, so I'm gonna start with that.
Okay.
I've had this watch for a bit, and the strap it came with like one of those metal buckle straps, and it was too tight, so you can only adjust it.
By the way, guys, we're talking about rollies over here. Nothing but rollies out here.
Oh yeah. What else would we talk about?
Nah, we then it wouldn't be nothing.
It wouldn't be nothing. Like
wouldn't even brought it up.
Right. You either got rollies or you got nothing. So, my rollies, the strap on it was too tight. So I've been contemplating ordering one for a long time now, and I finally ordered it last week. It came in yesterday. I adjusted it, fits very well. Now I look like a man when I walk around.
Oh, smooth as ice and twice as nice.
And as smooth as ice.
Smoothie.
Yes, sir.
So you want me to do my holy moment, or you want to finish off with your demonic?
That's a good question. I'm gonna do my demonic. My demonic moment of the week. You guys will not believe it. I haven't done this in years, and I mean years. So I have a really bad habit. I'm a night owl, they'll call it, and you give me a 30-minute nap anytime in the day, I'll be able to stay up all night. So my sleep schedule has been really bad recently, waking up early for work, going to sleep late, and I'm getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep every night. So yesterday, 2 days ago, I was like, I gotta fix this. I gotta reset it.
Yeah, that's
How I
wild.
did that was, I woke up really late, probably 11 or 12 one day, and then I took like a 3 hour nap because I ate some food and it gave me the uppercut,
You
right?
got the itis. You got the itis.
Yeah, I got the uppercut. Put me to sleep for like 3 hours. So I was like, dude, I'm not going to sleep tonight. So it's like, I gotta stay up. I gotta stay up all night, all day, and then go to sleep early, which was last night. So I stayed up for 28 straight hours.
So what time did you go to sleep?
Yesterday, I went to sleep around 10:30.
10:30? Oh, that's not a bad time. That's not a bad time.
It's not
Oh,
bad.
that's wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then I woke up at like 3 a.m. I was like, heck no. Put myself right back to sleep.
Hey.
And then I was able to wake up at like 7 or something.
Did you have to catch the itis again to go back to sleep, or you just made yourself?
I had to catch the hands, bro. What are you talking about?
I
caught my hands real quick.
You ain't eat a midnight snack or nothing?
Nah, man. I woke up, I was like, what is this? Right back to sleep.
That's the only way. The only
That's
way.
the only way. What are you talking about, midnight snack?
Hey man, I thought you wanted to nibble on a tibble.
We
You know what I mean?
we ate marshmallows out here, bro. We rocks, man.
But hey, okay. Well, for me, man, my holy moment, man, happiness. Like I got a couple holy moments. You know, this morning, my sister called and my little nephew, 2 years old, guys. This made me buckle up. You know what I mean? He was talking to me, and you know he's 2, so he don't really know what to say all the time. So like my sister was telling him what to say, and she advised him because my sister know I'm from New York, right? I represent New York all day, every day. Stand up with your Timbs, put your chain on, tuck your chain, right?
Get stomped out, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So she was like, she told him to say, I'm from New York. And when he said I'm from New York, he said it with his chest, son. He said it with his chest, real hard. His voice got deep too. He only 2 years old, but his voice got deep.
Hey.
Like, I was like, ooh, man, that's my fam, baby.
Yes, sir.
He's a real one, man. Straight from the motherland, New York, man. When he said that, I was like, wow. That's my boy, I was proud of that moment. That was a holy moment for me, man. A tear was not a tear. I got poked in the eye. I got poked in the eye, and a tear almost was trying to. But I said, I blinked my eye real hard. It was gone.
That's what I'm talking about. As men, we either sweat or we get poked in the eye.
Yeah.
We sweat from the eye or we get poked there.
Yeah.
And if sweat does come out the eye and we don't want it to come out the eye, guess what we do? We pull it back in.
Pull it back in, son.
Pull
it back in, son.
We pull it back in. When God created us, He gave men specifically the muscle to pull sweat back into the eye, not tears, sweat.
Yeah, man.
So
all that,
that's what's up, man.
Teary when you watch a movie and you tearing up stuff.
Tearing up. I'm gonna give you something to tear up about,
bro. Yeah, we're gonna stomp you on the Timbs. Freak out of here, son. My second one, man. The weather is finally getting cooler, bro. It's finally getting cooler over here. Finally, because I'm in Florida, guys, and over here in Florida, it's just hot every doggone day. And then even when it comes to winter, we barely get a consistent cold winter. For those who live in Florida know what I'm talking about. Like, it'll be cold for a week, and then we have 2 hot days, and it'll be cold again, and they'll be like, what are we doing? Is Florida trying to kill people in Florida? Like, all these different climate changes, it's like that's not good for your system. Man.
Yeah, it's probably not, man.
Yeah,
it's probably not.
So I'm saying, man, we never had consistently cold weather, but it's getting cooler, and that's a good sign because I wanted to be cooler at least. So
yeah, Hey, another demonic moment for me. I forgot. I didn't put it in it, but I've been stubborn on turning on my heat since it's been getting cold, right? It's been 50s, you know.
He's trying to save money.
50s, low 50s, right? So I was like, okay, last night, you know, I'm gonna go to bed, gonna wake up fine, you know, gonna warm myself up by doing a few exercises, warm up the blood. Bro, I woke up, it was 35 degrees. I said,
oh, 35
Turn off the heat, man. It was 35 degrees, bro.
Dang, man.
I said, nah, man. Whoever does this in his house either hates themselves or hate their family. I turned on the heat, man. Forget that, bro. Nah, man. We ain't playing that game.
35 degrees. That's cold.
35, man. Yeah.
It's
freezing. I stepped outside. I could see my breath and everything.
Yeah, man. But
I'm from Africa.
Forget
that.
Africa.
Yeah, man.
Right. For my demonic moment, man. Last night I went to training, and you know, guys, I do.
Got choked out.
I do have I wasn't even see. That's how you know he lying, because he wasn't even.
I'm just saying. Is that what happened? Did you get choked out again?
Nah. You ain't asking no question. I got choked out. He ain't asking, but yeah, man. So I was training last night. We did striking, and you know, I was working my combinations, and I was doing overhand. And overhand is you use a lot of body momentum in the overhand. So as I was practicing those combinations, after a while, my bicep began to get tight, and I began to, you know, get heavy handed. I'm like, dang, my arm is getting kind of heavy, man. And coming back to the crib or after training, my left arm was weak, man. Like I could barely lift it like that, because my bicep was like fried up from doing so many overhands, you know, on the heavy bag. And so I was lucky to get home safely, you know, even though my arm was weak, and you know, I'm left-handed, so you know, that's my dominant hand. But this morning or last night before I went to sleep, guess what I did? I popped. Okay.
Oh yeah. What do you call them? Sensu bean or whatever you call them.
Yeah. You know exactly where I was going. Yeah, man. I popped a bladder rack mixed with sea moss, man. And you already know what that bladder rack do. That bladder rack give you, you know, that testosterone boost, you know, and that sea moss is powerful. So in combination, man, it just spiked my healing process, and now I can move my arm way more than yesterday. I still feel the tension, and like it feels like I did a workout and my muscles, like, you know, really pumped. That's what it feels like. But I can still move it, you know, better than yesterday. Way better than yesterday. Yesterday I felt like I was gonna rip something if I moved it up. So
snap, get your protein in, boy.
So that was a demonic moment, because I didn't know if I was gonna make it. And then another demonic moment, real quick, before we move on. Road rage is crazy over here, man. Like on the highway, people are so stupid. Especially, why are you like, people have little space to move over to lanes, and they're risking it, man, in front of semi trucks.
Yeah,
I witnessed that in front of semi. Why are you doing that in front of semi trucks, man?
Yeah,
do you not want to live,
man? Yeah.
Like, and they don't think about nobody else, because if they crash, right, the people behind you are more likely to crash as well. So I'm being cautious. I'm observing what the heck the guy's doing, that's shifting lanes crazily and stuff. And I'm like, bro, he's gonna cause somebody a big accident, bro. It's very dangerous. So yeah, man, them road rage people, I really don't like them, bro. I get visions, you know, like you ever get visions of wanting to smack somebody, like, or beat somebody up, and like getting aggravated. Like I've been thinking about really, like, if I could survive this, I would ram my car in the back of that car, like ram it and make it like flip or something, because that's how stupid that person is, and made me so angry. But of course I didn't do that.
That's that New York in you, man. You gotta calm that down, bro. You know what I mean?
Rage, man.
What are you gonna do when you get a wife and your wife is in the car with you and you feel like New Yorking somebody? You can't do that, bro.
Oh no, not at all, man. You can't. Y'all can't do that with your wives, man. But you know what's crazy? Wives that get mad at husbands, or girlfriends that get mad at boyfriends, they'll be slapping people on the highway while they're driving. Why do you want to do that? Why you want to put us in danger?
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. I don't know what they expect to happen. I really don't.
Yeah, but anyway, moving forward, man, we got our current trending topics of the day,
Let's
man.
go.
You guys already know, man, a big trending thing that's happening today. We're recording on Halloween, and Halloween right now is trending right now. Like costumes, I've been to a store today. I've been to the Guitar Center, and the workers are dressed up in Halloween costumes and so on and so forth. So Halloween is trending right now, of course, because it's Halloween. So that's the thing.
Halloween. Yeah, I wonder how people are gonna do it. No kid better walk up to my door though.
Yeah, I don't got no candy. I have no candy for anybody.
I'll give him a Bible verse. That's what I'm gonna give him.
Yeah, something else. And now we have
Wait, what do you mean something else? What is that?
I don't know, man. Whatever you can find.
Because you said a Bible verse and something else.
Oh, just other than candy.
What else can you give a kid on Halloween other than candy?
A can of beans. A
can of beans.
A packet of doggone SpaghettiOs or a packet of ramen noodles, man. Hey, you want to save some money?
Hey, that's what I do. What I do.
Mm-hmm. But this week on Netflix, the trending top 10 shows, right? This week, new release, The Queen's Gambit. It took the top slot because everyone loves the miniseries about chess, followed by two other new entries, original anime series of Blood of Zeus. I've seen Blood of Zeus, but I never watched it. I've seen the thumbnail.
Interesting.
But I never watched it. And then you have the German historical drama Barbarians. That one I've seen the the preview for it. You know how they have a preview, lets you watch a preview. I've seen that. That looks pretty cool, but it's in another language, so you can't really understand it. So I'm like, I don't want to read subtitles right now. Let me find something that's less difficult to follow. And then a new batch of unsolved mysteries episodes. Meanwhile, maintain presence as did the Haunting of Billy, or Haunting of Bly Manor, and Emily in Paris. So
real quick about that, I saw a couple episodes of that a long time ago. I don't know how long it's been out for. Maybe a different show with a different name, but that stuff makes you paranoid about how crazy life is. Like, you don't know if the person you met is like an unsolved murderer or something like that. It just makes you think very critically wherever you go. But that's just me.
Okay, so the top 10, the list is Emily in Paris, The Office. The Office, man, it's been a big hit for a long time. Yeah, Schnitz Greek.
Oh no, that's not the name, man.
How do you pronounce it?
Huh?
Oh. I see it. I mean, but we're not really, cursing because that's how you pronounce it, but it sounds like the S word, guys. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Coco Melon, Unsolved Mysteries for number 6. Number 5, The Haunting of Bly Manor. Number 4, Grand Army. Number 3, Barbarians. Number 2, Blood of Zeus, and like we said earlier, number 1, The Queen of Gambit. I haven't seen any of these shows except for the Office, and I haven't even fully seen The Office. But those are the top 10. Moving forward, man. So for the final trending topic, I know that everybody knows this by now, but the false coronavirus claims and rumors about Donald Trump.
Oh man,
this is crazy. So they're saying President Trump treatment for COVID-19 has spawned baseless rumors and conspiracy theories about body doubles, oxygen tanks, and more. So body doubles, I don't know. I don't know
about that either. How do you have a body double of Donald Trump? Who looks like him?
Yeah, nobody looks like him or exactly like him. You might get people that just similar to how he looks,
right?
But they don't look like him for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the way he sounds, who sounds like this guy has a unique way of talking.
They have a lot of they have a lot of impersonators of Donald Trump. A lot of impersonators.
But they don't look like him.
But they don't look like him, yeah. But
That's
they do
the
sound
problem.
like him though. They do. They actually do a good job of sounding like him.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's pretty
I've seen some.
Mm-hmm. And then it says, yeah.
I was just gonna say, I wish I could talk like him, like mimic him.
He is huge. I can do a couple lines, but that's it. I don't really
That's
I don't really sound like him, but I could sound like him in certain ways. But anyway, many appear to be politically motivated, and conflicting information from the White House over the weekend hasn't helped. I don't know what that means, but yeah, man, Donald Trump apparently had coronavirus. You know, some people are saying that he didn't have it because how he recovered that fast. But then again, he's the president. They have those medicines and those things to give him that they know helps coronavirus that everybody's not doesn't have access to. But the president's going to have access to the best of the best. So I think he may have had it, but then had
crazy thought. What if he was actually never sick, but in order to seem more popular for people, he became sick.
Yeah.
He got the treatment. And then they said, oh, this treatment, Donald Trump gave himself up to this experiment, and we experimented on him, and it worked.
Yeah,
so
bro.
Here's it for you guys.
Yeah. So they could flip it. They could, try to use that for, the vaccine or whatever, or so on and so forth. So we don't know.
No, that's what happened.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what happened.
What happened?
They did like a clinical trial of this whatever vaccine or whatever things they use on Donald Trump. It was a trial. It wasn't an actual thing.
So that's what actually happened.
Yeah.
Man, they some liars. They some liars, bro.
See, I don't know, man. I don't know if we can trust anything we hear from anyone now. So.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't. When I said I believe that he may have had it, I'm saying it's possible that he had it and that he got the proper treatment, of the right stuff to put in to kill it. That's a possibility if he actually had it, but he probably never had it. He probably never had it. It's just probably a stunt to get the vaccine out, because I heard a lot of crazy stuff about that. So
yeah,
True
that.
Yeah.
That's also another possibility.
Exactly. Now moving on to our main topics, man. Now we're going back in time, man. We're going back in time to the puppy love days, and they call it puppy love. We're going back to elementary, middle school, or even high school, man. Old crushes, man. Everybody had an old crush growing up. Sometime in your school career, like you had a crush. You seen for the guys, you seen a girl that you like, dang, she's pretty, she's fine. And for the ladies, you seen a guy and said, oh yeah, he looked good, pop. So we're talking old crushes from back in the day, man. Back in the day.
In elementary school, there was this girl that I had a crush on. Obviously, no names, man.
You're not gonna.
I'm not trying to make anyone popular.
Yeah, we're not trying to do that, man. We're not.
Nah, man.
Nah.
We're good guys.
We're good. We're holy.
There was this girl I had, huh?
I know. I was saying we're holy.
Yeah, the holy duo.
Yeah.
This girl.
Yeah.
There was this girl I had a crush on, and one day she was kind of flirtatious back or whatever, but this was when I was fresh from Ghana. Like, if it just came from Africa.
He was fresh off the boat, guys. He was fresh off the boat.
Not the boat. It was an actually really nice airplane. All right.
You see how he said airplane? That's how I know he got money. So like I said, he got a
my dad had the hookups. He knew a guy who knew a guy who pushed. You know what I mean?
Your dad bought the guys who knew the guys.
Hey, what can I say?
Bro.
What can I say?
Yeah, I get it,
man. I'm not my dad, so I don't got the money like that. You feel me?
Yeah, he don't got the money in the building, but he got the money in the bank.
No, I don't have the money like that. See, you're trying to twist words now. You're trying to get me, but every podcast, man, someone's gonna come get me, man. I had a crush on this girl, and like she would flirt back, but I didn't understand what flirting is. I'm from Ghana. Like, I get it, but the flirting in different countries is a little bit different.
It's different.
Yeah. So one day we had a fire drill. We all walked out the back door, and she was behind me, and I was walking, and I turned around.
Cheeks.
And bro, I don't got cheeks, man. I don't have cheeks.
Hey man, that's left to be said, man.
All right, I have strong glutes. Men have glutes. Women have, as you'd say, cheeks or yams. Can you imagine talking about some dudes like glutes? Like, oh, look at his yams. Nah, man.
That's different.
See?
Nah, you on the Pop Tart
Nah,
if you
man.
do that. That's a different chart radar. Like, nah.
But you can't say cheeks either. You can't
nah,
say
but
cheeks,
I'm just saying, like, cheeks are cheeks. I mean,
nah, man. Nah,
cheeks are cheeks, doggy.
Nah, man.
Cheeks are cheeks.
Nah, man. Like,
now.
Look at dad's cheeks. That don't sound right, man. That don't sound right. Guys have glutes or butts, right? Girls have, butts, but they have cheeks or yams or whatever.
Or booty.
Right. Yeah.
Yams, booty. Yeah. Kinks.
All right.
Don't get me started.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. So she didn't grab my butt. But for whatever reason, this girl was super close to me from behind. I don't know if she was trying to smell my hair or like breathe the same oxygen. I turned around and my mouth like glazed over her mouth. Like I turned around to face the other way because after you come out, they tell you to turn around. So I turned around and my mouth like glazed over hers. It's like, what the freak just happened? In my mind at that time though, I wasn't trying to think anything of it.
Yeah.
What, like you kissed her, bro? Really? Like
Barely.
that's not even a kiss. That's barely. Like, oops, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's like tripping and falling on a girl and like you could say, we cuddled.
You ever like turn around and your hair was out and you hit a girl in the boob?
In the chesty, yes, exactly.
Bro, that happened to me quite a bit. It's like I mean it's like
all of them are accidents, right?
No, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yo, some people be doing it on purpose though. But
I know.
It's like in that moment you're like, oh, sorry. Like I don't know, but yeah, let's go.
Mark.
Yeah.
But I was just telling you a moment from that. But basically, at some point in that year, I asked the girl out to be my girlfriend, and it wasn't until a couple of years ago I realized we never broke up. We weren't like girlfriend, boyfriend, like kissing, touching, holding hands or anything. Mind you, I'm from Ghana. I don't really know what girlfriend, boyfriend is.
Yeah.
It's just something cool that people did. So I asked her out, but we never broke up.
Ah, yeah. Wait, so did I know y'all was together?
I guess. I didn't remember it the next year or when I was in high school, middle school, college. I didn't remember.
Dang. So this was in middle school or this was in?
This was in elementary.
Oh, elementary. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're right. I mean, those type of things happen a lot to people, I think, because as a youngster, a lot of times you don't know what to do. You know what I mean? You don't ever communicate properly.
Exactly.
You just watch a movie and you think certain things supposed to go, happen, and it's supposed to be butterflies and sunshine, and you just don't act normally. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it's like you're trying to fulfill this movie or play this role from the movie you've seen or something.
Yeah, you think it happens automatically, but
yeah, like things are automatic. You don't have to talk about stuff. It just happens. Yeah. Oh yeah, I bought her a pizza. Yeah, now we're going out. Stuff like that. Like, yeah.
Get away from me, you creep. I'm not your girlfriend.
It's not a story that I have. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no names. Even though I probably said, nah, I didn't say her name yet. But this was back in 6th grade, man. Back in 6th grade. And shout out to TCS, the school I went to. I don't even know why I said shout out. But anyway.
Yeah, why are you shouting out your school, man?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, no, hold on. They had the best lunch I've ever had from school. Oh, my gosh. Their lunch was, oh, man, like I could see why people gain weight at that school. Cause you get double
Dang.
lunches. Yeah, man. They allowed you to get double lunches and even triple
Mm.
lunches. Triple, you could get triple lunch. But you
Did you
paying
go
that
to a
extra.
private school or
I
something?
went to a private school, yep.
See, and he's talking about me having all the bags, man. This
Nah,
guy, nah,
nah.
man.
He didn't go to private. Man, he went to homeschool in a
I
mansion.
went to the most public school in the
Nah,
world.
bruh, he went to homeschool in a mansion, and it was
You're talking about it
he
was
saw it. He saw his royal oats by going to a school,
nah,
public school
man.
for
It
1 year.
was so public. It didn't
He's
even
so-
have a ceiling. It didn't even have a roof. That's how public it
Man,
was. Don't play
doggone
with
it.
me, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
bruh.
man.
He
Nah.
had butlers, wipe his cheeks off after he ate meals and stuff. But
All right.
anyway, man, this school had like the best lunch, bro. Like I'm telling you, like they used to feed us well. It wasn't no bootleg stuff. It was all fresh cooked. We had a kitchen and stuff like that. I'm licking my lips as I'm, saying this. But so anyway, back to the story. 6th grade, we were in Mr. Ball's class, and that's his actual name, guys, Mr. Ball. Right? Mr. Ball, he was one of the angriest teachers in one. So he would get angry if you weren't paying attention. Like he had a short fuse about paying attention and doing your work. So he was a very good teacher, but he just didn't like when students messed around in his class. He really got mad. You could see his face get red instantly. But anyway, I was in his class. That was my homeroom teacher, and there was this girl. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm trying to say her name. A shout out to Kyle, one of my best friends back at the time. Me and Kyle, Kyle was that one dude that nobody messed with, and I was his friend. So that was, no one messed with me either, but but no one really messed with him. Like people were scared of him. Anyway, one morning in class, I get to class. I get there a little early. The girl that I had a crush on slightly, she was there. Mr. Ball wasn't in the class, and it was just us, the young kids in the class going, mess around and stuff like that, talk and do stuff crazy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there in my desk, my assigned seat. I'm just minding my business, right? And the girl, I'm gonna call her Ashley, right? Ashley comes over, right? And she asked me, oh, I really don't remember what she said. She's like, oh, something like, oh, you're looking nice today or something like that, or some. She said something I can't remember, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure you're right, I mean, lick my lips, kind of brush my shoulders off, a little dirt on my shoulder, get off me, right? I'm over there high-ing, and she sits on my lap. And
Bro.
and my partner, my partner that was downstairs, she woke him up, dog. And
dang, what was she doing?
Bro, she sat on my lap and she like grabbed my neck, like how like girl,
oh heck
bro,
no. Oh, no,
like how a couple does, like
yeah,
about to kiss each other, so like she grabbed his neck. Bro, she did that, and I'm like, what's going? Bro, the amount of
heck no, man.
The amount of self-control that I had to exercise in that moment was unbelievable, bro. It was.
You got to be kidding me,
bro. I almost poked her, man. I almost poked her through the pants,
Razor hazard, bro. That's a
serious.
hazard, man.
And so when she sat on my lap, right, I'm getting a raise, half a raise. They didn't want to give me a full raise, but I got a half a raise. And I turn over, and my dude's Kyle is looking at me like I just won the doggone, what do you call it? The doggone, what's that money? What,
Nobel Peace Prize.
What's that money thing? The lottery.
Oh, jackpot.
He was like, yeah, he's like I just won the lottery or something, right? I'm like, bro, and I was so confused. Like, why did she do that? Does she like me? I'm like, oh, she probably like a brother. But back at that time, I was very reserved when it came to that area. You know, I didn't really holler at a lot of girls. You know, even though I like some of
Yeah.
them, I was a little scared in that area. Just
Yeah, of course.
yeah, yeah. So I didn't really do nothing about that. You know, I didn't ask her out or anything like that because first of all, I didn't think she liked me, but she might have.
Mm.
You know, girls are tricky, man. She probably did that for a particular reason. You know, probably she didn't want no other girl to like me, or she wanted to make it seem like I was hers to other girls. You know, like how girls be doing their little tricks. So they would use you for
Nah,
something.
man.
They would
Yeah, for
use you for
something.
something that you have no idea you being used for, and you think you in the game, but you on the sidelines on the bench. You just came in because the game was over. You know what I mean? Like you just came in for the last couple of minutes just to let the time
Exactly.
expire. So I'm like, nah, I don't think she liked me, bro. But in the back of my head, I'm like, does she like
Hmm.
me? I mean, it's possible. She sat on my lap. You know,
Yeah.
she darn near felt the raise. You know what I mean? But
Dang.
yeah, man, that's
Dude,
that was the situation, man, and I was happy about that back at that time. I'm like, oh yeah, Ashley sat on me.
actually
You
sad.
know, you know, a young fella, man. You know, we super hyper active in that area. You know, girls is like
Yeah, man, that was a bad joke she did there.
girls are on your mind like every day, bro.
That was a bad joke, man.
Mm-hmm.
Golly. So you mean to tell me, man, see, that's the messed up thing. Because being that young, girls really aren't that. Girls do stupid stuff too. Like, oh, I bet you wouldn't sit on his lap, like truth or dare or something. What if they had a sleepover over the weekend and someone dared Ashley to sit on Edwin's lap? What if? Right?
That
I'm just saying like it could have been something. Because when we're that young, man, we don't really think when we do some of
they
this stuff.
make you kind of messed up the moment a little bit. I'm just joking. I'm just
Hey
joking.
man.
No.
Hey,
I just playing.
you know,
But yeah,
like
man, that's a possibility.
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I just know that girls definitely are sneaky, and it's not what it seems. Sometimes, see, it's what I hate about it. Like it's not what it seems, but then it is what it doesn't seem.
Right. Because you don't
Like
know.
yeah, it's like and then
Yeah.
a girl could like you, but then say that she don't like you.
Right. Oh yeah. Games. Games. They're
Like
really
for
good at
what,
games. They're really good at games. Yeah.
bro? I'm back in the bro. I hated that back in the day, man. I'm like, just be straightforward, man. What's up? I don't got the brain power to be using it on trying to figure out this crossword puzzle, man.
Now
Like,
you're just saying crazy stuff. Make it straightforward so it could be easy for us. That who
yeah,
would that be fair to? Who would that be fair to?
fair to us.
Yeah, right. Boy,
Why?
you gotta work hard, man.
Nah, see, that's dumb. Like, just tell me if you don't like me, cool. Let me move forward. Why? No, no. Okay. Here's what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying you don't do the chase. Do the chase. But I'm just saying on her end, make the signals known. Don't be acting like you do, but you don't. And then when you don't, you do. Like be yeah, like be let me be able to read what's going on at least so that I know I'm heading to the right direction or I'm heading off trail. That's all I'm
Can
asking.
some can someone tell this guy
Nah,
that
bro.
he's playing the wrong game over here?
No, that's the right game, but you know
Dude,
good and well that, bro, you know good and well that you hate that too.
guys,
Come on, man.
tell this guy he needs to get back into the game. Why should it ever be easy for us? Are you kidding
That's not
me?
what I'm saying. I'm just saying let the signals be clear.
That's exactly what he's
No,
saying.
bro.
He's
Nobody likes
saying
that
he's
game.
saying he's
Nobody
saying oh
likes.
saying oh play a little bit hard to get, but then when I can tell that you like me, the games are over.
No,
What?
no. I'm saying let. I'm saying if you don't like me, let that be known, right? But and then if you could like everybody's kind of unsure, right? If you kind of like the person, okay, you kind of like them, but okay, let that be the signal. Don't be flip flopping the signals, confusing the situation.
See, and then he brings in another point. If you don't like the guy, make sure to keep him around just in case the guy you don't like doesn't like you back. So that you have someone who flirts with you, who gives you nice compliments, who
That's
is
what
nice
girls
to
be
you,
doing. That's what girls
who
be
wants
doing.
to hold your books in the hallways.
Yeah, that's the crap girls be doing.
But I'm saying that's exactly how it's supposed to be.
No, it's not. You're lying, bro.
You know what I mean?
No, you playing.
Stop saying crazy stuff.
You playing, man.
You're about to get in trouble out here, man.
Guys, he's totally off. I don't know what he sipped this morning, but he's not.
Yeah,
this is not the usual
on the juice.
He was sipping on the coconut juice. You know what I mean? Spiked coconut juice.
It was expired. That's right.
Nah, I said spiked. Yeah.
Spiked with what? Who spiked in an open coconut, man?
Nah. Hey, pour the juice out and start mixing it, man.
And put it back in?
Nah, and drink it in the cup.
So I spiked it.
You spiked your own drink. You spiked it, doggy. But yeah.
But for real though, guys, I was joking. Girls play stupid games. They do that stuff. And I think it's because we chase them, we flirt with them, we do everything first that they've taken it for granted. Because when you put girls in a position to flirt and go after a guy, they can't do it.
Yeah. Okay. There's too many and they have too many strings, twirling around. But for a minute, you kind of had me. I thought you were being serious about it. I was gonna say like, you come on, you just explain what you definitely don't like. I know it. I was like, you can't be serious on this. But
nah, man, I can't do that to the ladies. That would give them such a horrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, man.
Can't do it.
Damn, man, we got so many other stories to talk about. But we're kind of running out of time. So let's move forward to the next segment, man. We got the so what's the segment called again?
The story time segment.
Story time segment, man. So
story time.
Yeah, Dialogue got our story time.
Yes, sir. Hey, that actually falls right in line with the crap that we were just talking about.
Oh, man.
The title of today's story time segment is called Boyfriend Has Stopped Being Romantic Completely. First of all,
he's the boyfriend. So, it's no commitment there, He done tasted of the yams. He tasted the fruit of the loom, right? He done been in the yams so many times. He don't want no more yams, man.
He's bored.
He need a different. He need different accessories, bro. Like,
let me tell you. Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you.
His yamage, or not his yamage. Pause. Pause. Nah. He's partake of the yams so much that he needs new yams. So of course, if you're gonna let your boyfriend do that, from a biblical perspective, that don't happen till marriage. We don't get to the yams till marriage. So he got to the yams early. Of course, he's not gonna do the things that is gonna lead him to the yams because he got the yams already.
Yeah.
There's no commitment there. It's like, it's freelance.
Yeah. If you ever say I'm waiting till marriage, being a guy or a girl, and someone makes fun of you, just when they make fun of you, think about a squirrel that's trying to bark like a dog. That's how stupid they sound.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's begin. Title is Boyfriend Has Stopped Being Romantic.
Hold on. Sorry. I got my alarm. Crap.
Bro, who keeps calling you, man? Look, that's what I'm saying. You guys, he probably has like a whole bunch of females on his other phone because he switched phones recently. So he's probably got a whole bunch of females.
Right.
Yeah.
My bad, guys.
Oh, yeah, you're good, man. You're good. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I was just saying a bunch of crap, and you'll hear it when I submit the video. That's what you get for leaving the podcast. You'll hear it.
Okay.
I told him a couple of things.
Anyway, he was late. Might I add? He was late, so I
was late to?
Hey, man, we're supposed to be LinkedIn at 3. But that 15 though, that 15.
No, you're gonna go ahead.
Hey, just in case you said something crazy
before. What the heck? My goodness, man. All right, let's begin. So my boyfriend male, 18, has stopped being romantic with me, female, who's 18, completely. We got together sometime in
the
early
young bucks.
July. Young as ever, man. I mean, straight fresh out of high school.
You don't know what he's
They
doing.
don't know nothing about relationships.
Nothing what they doing. Nah.
We got together sometime in early July, but we had started hanging out in May. So May to June to July, so 2 months. We hit it off really well, and soon we started hanging out every day. It was really nice, as I haven't been in many relationships. Of course, you're 18, not to mention good ones. So you haven't been in many relationships and they were bad ones?
Bro, this is right. Yeah, it's dumb. It's gonna be a bad story, man. Like, it's gonna end bad.
Yeah. He was very sweet, complimented me without being prompted or asked, and never talked to me.
Of course, man. He's trying to get to the yams.
He knows how to get to
He know how to get to the yams, for sure.
He does. And never talked to me like I was stupid, which is really important to me. I mean, of course, it should be important to everyone. You don't want your partner down talking you. No one likes that. It was like he was genuinely interested in me. My family liked him, and it felt like we both genuinely liked each other. The issue of college comes in. As this was during the summer, we could hang out all the time, but we both knew he'd be leaving for school. While this was sad, it was only an hour drive back and forth, and it was only a few hours drive back and forth, and it was a drive that I was willing to make to see him, and he seemed fine in making it too. I knew things would change as he would be busy, and I was willing to accept that. It would be unfair of me to demand his attention all the time. So I guess she wasn't going to college, but he was. Since leaving for school, I began to see things change. They were the expected things, of course. He was stressed out more and busy, and overall not as romantic, which was fine. I expected that and knew there would be days or even weeks where he would be distant. He still made the effort to talk, which I always appreciated because it let me know he was important. Wait, it let me know he was important or I was important?
Bro,
I think she meant to say.
She probably meant to say I, but she don't know what she's talking about, dog.
Nah. He complimented me when I sent him photos, and we still flirted back and forth. I complimented him and let him know how much I missed him and was thinking of him. I could see a slight decline in him wanting to flirt and such, so I backed off as to not be overwhelming for him. He caught COVID from school and had to come back home.
What? This is recent?
Yeah, this story was updated 28 days ago.
Whoa. Oh, so this is fresh. Okay. This is nice. Okay, let's go. Yep.
Obviously, we couldn't see each other as I didn't have a way to quarantine my away from family in case he was still contagious.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. She said obviously we couldn't see each other. Okay. It was probably a few weeks into the school year. It sucked, but I thought we could always see each other another weekend. That hasn't happened. It's been about 2 months and he's completely stopped acting like we're dating. He's been in town a few times and hasn't seen me. I accepted this as him being busy, but it's a little disheartening when I offer to take off work to go up and see him and he ignores my attempts and nothing ever goes through. I still compliment him. I listen to him talk about his hobbies and ask questions about them since I know that's important to him and he's been stressed out with school. So I try to support him and let him know I'm here for him if he needs anything. Yeah. But he hasn't complimented me anymore.
Oh, he started
working. And yeah, of course. Girls do this a lot, but guys, I haven't really seen guys do it that often, but usually guys won't stop really talking to you. Usually they'll try to keep playing you.
Yeah, they're gonna try to get two different type of yams.
Yeah.
A lot of the worldly guys will try to get two different type of yams. So this a little surprising on how things are going. But she didn't mention yet, and actually I'm gonna let you finish the story before I say what I'm about to say. But usually guys gonna try to get two different types of yams for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Let me see where I left off. I still compliment him. I listen to him talk about his hobbies, ask him questions about them since I know that's important to him, and he's been stressed out with school. So I try to support him and let him know I'm here for him if he needs anything. But he doesn't compliment me anymore. I've started working out, and while I was already skinny and physically ideal by most standards, I still didn't feel attractive before. He's made no supportive comments about it or comments. He's made no supportive comments about it or comments about it at all. Why is she repeating herself?
Yeah, what kind of grammar is that? She need to go to school, bro.
This, man.
She need to go to college and quit playing, dog.
Man. Okay. And when I mentioned my workout routine, he says I should push myself more when I send him photos of myself or outfits. He just goes nice, and that's it. I can only think of one time he actually complimented me, and it made my whole day better because I hadn't heard him say anything good about me like that in a long time. I had to hear him go on a rant about how the field of school I wanted to go into sucked and how most people don't make it. He says he's too busy to be involved in things important to me when I try to talk about it. I sort of had a bad day and I was venting, which I feel bad about doing now, as I didn't want to burden him with any problems when he has his own. But that really alarmed me. What really alarmed me was how he said, you could just kill yourself.
Wow, son.
Oh, shoot. Mind you guys, I haven't read this yet. I don't know about Eddie yet.
Nah.
You haven't read it?
Nah.
Bro. Okay.
He's Wally.
Man, I understand the context and what he was trying to say. As I said, I have no control over things in my life, like when I live or die. But as someone who has tried to kill themselves, it felt like a really jarring thing to say. It sure as heck was. I'm not sure what I should do. I don't know how to bring up his 180-degree behavior, as I don't want to make a big deal if it's just the fact he doesn't have the energy to be romantic. But it's been affecting me negatively, as it really feels like he's not interested at all. I've studied on different love languages to see if maybe ours are just different, and have tried expressing my affection different. But I still see no change, and it makes me feel kind of helpless. Does anyone have any advice on how I can bring this up to him? Or if I'm just being too needy and should just wait it out? Sorry for the long read. This was my first post. Update. Boyfriend has stopped being romantic or affectionate. I'm worried I'm being needy or missing his signals. And I'm wondering if I should ask him about it or if I should just wait it out until things get easier for him at school.
Yeah.
Here's another update. You got something to say before?
She need to stop with these updates, man. She's needy for sure. Yeah, you're right. You're needy. I'm not saying that as a derogatory statement, although I kind of sound like it. Cause I'm just, bro. Like the signs are pretty clear, man. He ain't interested in you like that no more. I don't know what he's doing, but it sounds like he probably have a side piece or a main piece, and you're probably the side piece now. You know, you probably have a main thigh, and you're the side wing. You know what I mean? Popeyes.
Shoot.
I'm kind of hungry.
Wait, so you don't want me to read the update?
Okay, you can read it.
All right, it's just like 3 paragraphs.
3 paragraphs.
I just want to say thank you.
Nah, she need to stop, bro.
Oh, it's like 1 short one, 1 longer one, and then 1 medium one. So it's not that bad. I'll try to be quick.
All right.
All right. I just want to say thank you to the original people who commented and reached out to me. I was very emotional at the time and needed some sense talked into me. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, you did.
Of course.
That day I made that post, I was supposed to hang out with my friend and her friends. So I had sat down with them and asked for advice. They basically said the same thing everyone here did. And I guess seeing their in-person reaction to me explaining everything that had happened made it click that something was really wrong. After getting over my fears of me being right, I asked him if he still wanted to be with me. While he didn't say no, he said he enjoyed his newfound independence from school and not having to worry about anyone else. This confirmed what I already knew, and I knew he wouldn't say it directly.
Yeah, I know.
Want to be with me anymore. Oh yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Oh yeah. But I still got my answer.
Cause look, he's in the supermarket of yams. You know how many yams? You know how many yams are around?
In college?
It's Yam City. He's in the Amazon right now. He's in Amsterdam.
Yes, sir.
He's in Amsterdam, baby.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many different flavors of yam. Go ahead, man.
One piece of advice or counsel that I heard concerning college and these type of things is college makes you feel like you have so many different options to pick from, but you really don't. You really don't. It's just like social media, Tinder, and all of that stuff.
Give you a buffet,
you see all these buffet of options that aren't available to you. Yeah. Okay. So I'm hurt. I think I'd already grieved the relationship during the process since I spent a lot of time crying and wondering what had happened between us. At least now I can move on instead of holding on to every small signal that he might still like me.
Yeah.
I wish he would just have I wish he could just have been upfront sooner and just told me he didn't want a relationship when I kept trying to flirt or be romantic instead of just ignoring these moments, as it just left me confused. And I wish I could have avoided this completely, but I suppose it's a lesson learned. I deserve someone who's going to reciprocate my feelings and affection. So I'm excited to see what happens now. Thank you guys for the kind words and advice.
But she didn't say what the advice was. Cause she knows
basically to get her crap together. Stop.
Being needy. She was too worried about the compliments. Like that's how you know she's needy. Like she wanted to be complimented so bad. I don't know if she probably thinks she's ugly to herself or what, but that definitely sounds like she's needy. She wanted that attention, and when she wasn't getting it, she was crying about it. That's what it sounded like. And she never said if she gave him the yams. Notice how she left that, because she was going up traveling by herself to where he was. Come on, man. She didn't travel over there to get some ice cream.
That's true. That's a good point.
Like the dude could have came. She could have made it a thing where he mostly came down to her, and then after some time. But it's not like she was going up, bro. She gave him the yams, man. She left that part out, which was a very important detail, so we can understand the position that the guy is in. And now it makes sense because she's so emotionally connected, right?
Exactly.
To the guy. So she's like, he's not being romantic because of blah, blah, blah. Well, he wasn't. He stopped being romantic after he tasted of the fruit.
Yeah, after he had the fruit. He didn't taste of it, man. He ate that whole fruit by himself. He
doggone dived in.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So that's my thoughts on
it. Yeah. So something you mentioned that I'm not sure if 100% agree with is how she was being needy. Okay. I think if you're in a relationship with someone and you're kind of flirting with them, which is it's a normal thing. I feel like showing the person you're still attracted.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I meant by that is it seemed like, from what she was saying, it seemed like she wanted that so bad, you know? And that's not totally, it's not bad to want it, but the way that I think it was transpiring, like she was depending on it too much. It sounded like, you know what I mean?
To a certain extent, because it did sound like she was she was depending on it a lot, but through that signal, she concluded that he wasn't really interested in her anymore.
Yeah.
Which she was right at the end of the day. So through her signal of like, why isn't he complimenting me? He hasn't told me I look nice in a long time. I sent him pictures of myself to get affirmation that, hey, I do look nice. Well, in the previous one, she said,
No, I just mean like, was it nudes or was it just
it's probably like bikini type photos. Probably nudes. If you're having sex with the guy.
The provocative ones, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And he's not saying anything. First of all, mind you, the guy's probably watching pornography. He's definitely watching pornography, because no girl that you find attractive is going to be interested in you, want you to compliment her, want you to be flirtatious with her, and you just aren't flirtatious with her. dude, where are you getting your pleasure from? Who's giving it to you? If not a person, you're getting it from somewhere. Where are you getting it from, Johnny? Yeah, so he was probably, in the masturbation game. That thing doesn't serve anyone well. But at the end of the day, this is why you don't have sex with people when you're in a relationship with them. Because you will, if you're in the dating scenario, whether Christian or non-Christian, you're going to date a couple, maybe one if you're fortunate. But you're going to date a number of people. And if you're sleeping around with people, who knows how many people you're going to sleep with? Who knows what you're going to catch sleeping with people?
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time you actually end up getting married and sleeping with your significant other in marriage, you're bringing all kinds of baggage.
All kinds,
man. I'm telling you guys, the more people you have sex with, generally, more specifically towards women, the harder it is for you to kind of be completely engulfed in your relationship. It's easier to pair up with a partner when you have less people you've had sex with. It's much easier. It's much easier. So because having sex and all that stuff, it's an emotional game, and you can see what it did to her. He just detached himself, because to guys,
guys is different for us. Guys can jump in the pool and then get out and they'd be like, yeah, that was a good swim.
Yeah. It's something that girls don't understand. They're like, oh, sex is sex. We all feel the same thing. It's different for guys because women feel emotions. Johnny, it feels emotions are different for women. Like we all have emotions, but women, their emotions are they react to emotions a little bit differently than we do. We react to sex a little bit differently than they do. So once girls understand that, hey, like, sex is meaningful to guys, but not to the level of meaningfulness that it means to us, they can begin to understand that you don't just have sex with guys. You don't just give yourself to a guy, because you'll get super attached emotionally while he doesn't get as attached. And I believe that's because we have two different roles in a relationship. A leader doesn't get too attached to whom they're leading because they need to be able to make decisions. So if you're too attached to the person that you're in a relationship with, you'll start to make decisions for their good, not necessarily for the whole unit's good. It thwarts your way of thinking. It makes you go from a leader to a pleaser. And women will smell that, and they will actually lose a little bit of respect for you, because
they're gonna be like,
I need a man to lead, and when he says no to me, he means it, and he knows what he's doing, and he can lead the relationship, and I can relax and be a woman.
Never mind, bro. Keep going.
What happened?
No, go ahead.
Nah? Oh, shoot.
Nah, go ahead. Actually, matter of fact, we're running out of time, so let's move to the next and final segment, man.
Let's do it.
We got our top 5, man. This time we're doing our top 5, right, of all time sitcoms. So we're talking about sitcoms of all time, and it's gonna be a pretty good one. It's gonna be it's so many that, like, we really had to work and make this list as best as possible. So
it was hard.
Top 5 sitcoms, man.
Let's go. You want me to go first?
Yeah. Start number 5.
George Lopez.
Oh, for number 5.
Yes, sir.
George Lopez. Oh my. You know, I don't know the words, but yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't know the words, but that's a good one.
It is a really good one. That's number 5 for me.
Number 5 for me, man. And pretty much a lot of these that I'm gonna mention, I grew up with them. I grew up with these shows.
Okay.
But number five, the one and only Smart Guy. He's a smart guy. Smart guy. Hey. Smart Guy, bro. That's number 5 for me, man. Oh, that show is so funny, and it's cool. It's cool to see. Yeah, you guys check it out on YouTube. Smart Guy on YouTube if you haven't heard of it before. But for those who know what I'm talking about, enough said. You know.
Wait, was Smart Guy? Is that the brother from Sister Sister that got his own show or something?
Yeah. No. No. No.
No. Okay.
No. I don't. I don't think. No, because that's Marcus Houston that plays their friend in Sister Sister.
No. Oh, right.
Yeah, because remember they didn't have a brother.
Didn't they?
No.
Oh, that was Twitched.
Yeah, that was that's the guy.
Gotcha.
That's the guy where he was.
Oh, that's him?
That's him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twitches, yeah,
Makes
Twitches,
sense.
yeah. I thought you were thinking about that. I thought you were thinking about that.
Yeah. Boy, I said Twitched. Anyway, number 4. Friends.
Friends, you going with the dang? Are you going PC on me?
What?
Are you going PC on me, man?
What is PC?
Properly confused?
What does that mean?
No, bro. Politically correct, but nah. That does sound like a like everybody says friends, but if that was one, okay.
Oh man. Nah, you know what? Oh shoot, that's hard, bro. Oh man. See, okay, number 4 is tied between Friends and Everybody Loves Raymond. Let me just leave it at that. Yes. Everybody Loves Raymond.
So which one is going to be your honorable mention?
Friends.
Friends is going to be honorable mention?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not bad. My number 4, man, the Parkers. Yeah, the Parkers. Yo, the Parkers. Yo, and that show is funny. The professor is so funny on that show, man. He makes me laugh the most on that show, like his reaction. And it's so funny because I play with that kind of scenario a lot now probably that's why I do a lot of big lady jokes. Now that I think about it, bro, I do a lot of big lady jokes, and it's probably stemmed from
Oh snap, you're right.
Now a lot of big ladies, now you know, you guys are my allies, of course, and in the future I will build an empire for us. You know what I mean? But probably that's where it stems from, you know.
Yeah.
Probably subconsciously it's
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. But
that's crazy.
Parker's for number 4.
Okay. Number 3. The Office.
The Office. Okay.
Sure.
Let's see what you got going.
Man. That's a great
Let's see what you got going over there.
Yeah.
My number 3, Kings and Queens. Kings and Queens. I know. Me and Darla had a discussion earlier. He don't really like King of Queens like that, but I'm like, bro, I love King of Queens, man. Everybody's funny on that show. Doug, the dad, Carrie, bro.
The kids.
They don't have kids.
They never had kids?
Never had kids. What show are you thinking about?
Man, I don't even know.
You don't know what King of Queens?
I do know the dude that drives a truck. I've seen that show a number of times, but I never put together that they don't have kids.
They didn't have kids, bro. They tried to have kids, but they never could be. They never could have. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. Okay.
So basically their kid was the dad. And so you see the dynamic in that show. But it was just so funny. The old man is hilarious. Number 3, King of Queens, man.
Okay. Number 2. Now this was a close tie, but the vibes are different. Number 2 was Fresh Prince. Number 2 is Fresh Prince, man. Yeah.
That's a good one right there.
You thought I was confused or something, huh?
I thought you were going PC on me.
Nah, man.
I thought now you coming back to life now.
Yeah.
I told your guy, he was rich, but he's kind of coming back to his senses, you know.
So when I was rich, I was kind of like crazy.
When you're
confused.
rich, you know, when you're rich, you get a little bougie, you know. When you're rich, you get. I mean, he's still rich, but you know, he's coming back. He's coming back.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right. That's my number 2, man.
Bro, my number 2 is Fresh Prince, bro.
No
Fresh
way.
Prince, bro.
I know what's your number 1.
You want to beat that, but it's not. I can't do the full Chaucer, but man, Charleston.
Hey.
The whole show was funny, man. Yo, from the dad to Hillary, so dumb. Hillary is annoying. Hillary annoyed me, but she was pretty, so it was bearable. You know,
I hear
I'm
that.
like, hey, I want. It's some episodes I wanted to smack Hillary, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, dang, she got nice skin.
You got to give her a second chance, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't gave her like 50 other second chances.
She might have a mental issue. You know, I gotta understand. You see what I'm saying? So
yes, I see what you're saying.
I kind of let her go, you know, many times, you know.
And for people that are going to be like, oh, because she's pretty, you're going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's, you know, it's like how many ugly people have asked you out or been interested in you that you've been like, oh, I'll date you just because you're a nice person. Nah, it don't work. You don't pick a flower that smells bad. You know what I mean? You don't pick the apple that's rotting. I'm not saying people that are not attractive are like rotting apples, but we have a sense of attraction that we appeal to. That's what makes us all different.
Exactly, man.
My number one is actually, and it's hard to separate these two. That 70s show and Frasier. Frasier.
I'm getting hyped.
You see the problem?
That 70s show was a good one, man. And then Frasier got so many bangers. To this day, I watch Frasier every night. No lie. I watch
Frasier. I wish I had Hulu. I don't have Hulu.
Because it was on Netflix, but they took it off. And that's why I switched to Hulu. You know, Frasier made me switch. Dead serious, man. Dead serious. That was the main reason why I switched to Hulu. I was like, man, I gotta watch Frasier. And now I'm on like a plan that costs me like $30 a month, man. You know, that's unsolicited information, but
I know it's not your number one because these are shows you grew up watching. So I know what's your number one. Go ahead, man. Lay it on them.
Number one, man. For now and forever. I'm not gonna hit you with the real vocals, but Martin. It's for number one, bro. Martin, number one. Big bangers, big bucks, no whammies, man. That's that show. Funniest show ever. Oh my gosh, man. Best show. That's my number one. Best show, man.
It was huge. It was a huge show.
It was a huge
show. It brought in the numbers to the channel. And guys, we have them to thank for it. Martin, that's it.
Martin, that's it.
It's great.
If Martin isn't in your top 5, I'm coming for you, son. Get ready to be.
But it's not in my top 5. What you trying to say?
Nah. You gotta pass on that one. I'm talking about the Dukes and Dukettes on this, you know, listening to the show right now. You know, if Martin isn't in your top 5 or top 10, be ready. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, I feel like this is one of them top 5s that had to be a top 10.
Oh,
because there's so many.
You just reminded me. I got my honorable mentions.
All right.
My honorable mentions for Family Matters.
Ooh.
Family Matters. Did I do that?
Yeah, you lead.
Family Matters. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx. Now the reason why these aren't on my list because I didn't grow up with him like that. I watched them after I was like, you know, kind of like a teenager, like 16, 15. You know what I mean? So caught me late. Moesha.
Never watched that.
Oh yeah, I watched that show. That show was pretty cool. Frasier. I watched to this day. You know,
man, that would have been your number one if you were.
If it was, for shows for the day. And then last one is Sister. Now I kind of
That's So Raven, man.
That's So Raven. Yeah, but that wasn't like. Was that a sitcom?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's So Raven. She's probably in the top 20.
Okay, go ahead. Which one you about to say?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Sister is the last one. Sister. I was about to say that I did grow up watching it, but it missed the mark, you know, because I had to do top 5. You know, it's not. You know, it's probably in the top 20 somewhere, but top 5, it couldn't make the list. But I like the show, so it's an honorable mention. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and with that, man, we are at the last segment. Hey, thank you guys for watching. You're watching on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, whatever audio platform you're listening on, man. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you subscribe, follow, whatever it is called on the platform. Download it. And if you want to see us in person, man, we do have the video version on YouTube. Go to YouTube, Holy Duo Podcast on YouTube. That's Holy Duo Podcast on YouTube. Go there and watch us live on video. And yeah, man, subscribe, share this content, man. Let somebody know that you are listening to the Holy Duo Podcast and getting some laughs, man. Getting some entertainment. That's what we're here for. So with that, thank you guys. Make sure you tune in to the next episode. It's episode 5. Episode 6 coming pretty soon. And yeah.
Episode 6 coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
Well, they'll hear this when they see episode 5.
This episode 5, right?
Yeah. Yeah, know what I'm saying. Because as we're recording right now, we're about to release like episode 4 or something.
Yeah. So. But man. Keep up with us, man. Stay tuned and all that good stuff. Any more announcements?
Nah, man. You said it all. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate your audience. And with that being said, it's Holy
Duo.
See you guys.